Oh, hi there. You're watching SME on Point. Latitude59, Estonia's flagship tech and startup festival, is bringing its global startup funding contest to the African continent. It's hosted under the Africa Tech Festival banner, where this exclusive event will see top South African founders go head-to-head for international investment, mentorship, and a chance to join Europe's most successful innovation network. To tell us more about this ultimate pitch, I'm joined virtually by Lisi Och. She's the founder and CEO of Latitude59. Lisi, I hope I did pronounce your surname correctly. And welcome to SME on Point. Thank you so much for making time to speak to us. Let's just get into it. How are Estonian investors scouting for these African startups? What are they looking for?
Yes, thank you so much for having me. So Latitude59 is a global platform. So besides Estonian investors, we also invite all the European investors, investors from New Nordics, and also the uh, startup support organizations to join. So this is how it usually happens, right? We give them the platform, and startups and investors can meet and be connected from there. So this is how we have seen it happen in East Africa, in Kenya, where we are back for the third year for our biggest edition yet. And we see that the interest really from Europe to African countries and to invest in here is very big, and it's getting bigger.
Yeah. Is there a particular interest in a particular sector that you find that European investors are looking for? And those that have been successful, whether from Kenya or elsewhere in the world, what is it that they possessed that made you think that, you know, this is exactly what investors are looking for, that we can emulate this side?
It's a really good question. I would say that as the most successful Estonian startups and unicorns like Bolt and Wise have done it in a way that the first main thing that they do is that they're global from day one, right? So I think the startups that are successful need to think about it in the perspective of being global. And how you can be global is when you have really good contacts from all around the world and you're building something for the global audience. So not particular sector maybe, but of course different like countries in Africa have different strong sectors, right?
Yeah.
That South Africa has, for example, fintech and manufacturing and so on.
Sure.
But also, you know, like all the SaaS companies that are built, if they are necessary and needed, then investors definitely want to help them grow.
Yeah, I want to
And
put you
the
on the spot
global
here.
part is the most important part.
Sure. I want to put you on the spot here, Lissy, and ask you to give our viewers tips, those that are thinking, we want to go for it. What should they not do that could help them to avoid pitfalls and attract success instead?
You mean if they want to start the startup?
If they want to be successful in the pitching itself?
Wow. That's a really good question. So I think when you have a strong team with your co-founders, there are maybe a couple of team members, then everything is possible, right? Always. And investors are definitely always looking who are the team members and what they can accomplish together. And if you know exactly what you're building, that's great, right? But always ask for feedback and see if this what you're building is actually necessary for other people as well. So maybe when you have like a strong team,
Yeah.
and you know what you're building and you have already the clients and everything, then you are halfway set to success, right? So
Yeah.
the other half comes from, of course, luck and connections, and this is what Latitude 59 platform always provides. the connections to different support organizations, different investors, people from really all around the world who might be interested exactly from your solution.
Those are golden nuggets, and I hope that our viewers are taking note. Just before I let you go, how do they get hold of you at Latitude 59? Do we just look it up on the internet? Do you have special social media handles that our viewers can look up?
Yes, so you can look at our website, latitude59.ee, and we are everywhere in the socials as well. Our LinkedIn is very active, our Instagram, and so on. And there you can find all our events, 12th of November in Cape Town, 14th of November in Johannesburg, and then the biggest one, 3rd till 5th of December in Nairobi.
All right, Lissy Och, the founder and CEO of Latitude 59, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that some of our viewers will definitely take this opportunity to be able to pitch and hopefully get the ears and eyes of European investors into their business. Thank you so much for your time. From a university romance to a powerhouse in the logistics sector, the journey of Brian and Matsietsi Mekwa is a masterclass in entrepreneurial grit as well as strategic vision. Their company, Brima Logistics, was forged not with ease, but through profound personal sacrifice. Now celebrating 20 years in a high-risk industry, their success is a testament to sharp focus and wisdom in paving the way for their next chapter of continental expansion. SME On Point went to visit them. What started as a romantic relationship at university for Matsietsi and Brian Mekwa has blossomed into a booming logistics company. Their days of attending lectures gave birth to Brima Logistics, a company that employs more than 100 people. This was on the back of financial sacrifices that today bear fruit.
When we started the company, we went through what we call Operation Death Slashing. So we used to have 2 cars, his car, my car. We sold 1 car. We reduced all the debts, and so we said for 6 months this is what we're gonna do, so that then we can start the company, because you don't want to start the company when you have personal debts.
In a saturated market, Brima found its niche in reverse logistics. This is the process of returns management as well as repair and refurbishment. With many businesses said to fail in the first 3 years, Brima boasts 20 years of existence, employing 151 people and a fleet of 60 vehicles.
We found that what works is when you know what your core is, because you eliminate the risk of trying to compete for everything and competing with everyone. We know what our core business is. Now, in terms of the service offering, picture it in a spiral way. We do clearing and forwarding. So as cargo lands, either by sea, by rail, by air, we are there. So if it lands at the airport, we are there. If it lands at the port or the harbor, we are there. Then we collect, we bring to our warehouse. So that's the second service offering that we do, is warehousing. When it gets here, then it gets inbounded and then allocated and classified according to firstly client, and then secondly location or region where it has to be delivered. And then it goes inland, again on road, using our trucks and our buggies.
Brima's growth in the transport sector is calling for it to expand its operation to the rest of the continent. Mekwa says with African infrastructure backlog still a major challenge, she believes the African Continental Free Trade Area provides a good opportunity for this expansion. And as the company sets its sight on the next 20 years in the industry, Mekwa has shared some pearls of wisdom for business owners looking to grow in this sector.
There was a time we sold our house and we went to rent and said we're going to start afresh. So you needed to be able to trust your vision, to trust your own capability and ability, to the point that you wanted to prove to everybody else that you are willing to put Even if they say you are a risk, you are able to trust your own risk. The second thing is separate the business from yourself as well. As the business grows, especially, you need to allow other people to come in. You need to allow other people to bring new ideas.
Yeah.
And you need to trust the people that you have employed, because you brought them for a reason. Because the fastest way to go anywhere is when you've got people surrounding you and brilliant ideas, and that they can be able to be your blind spot. The last one is, sometimes clients are difficult, and others, they will push the envelope. You need to be able to walk away. You need to identify a client that is pulling you down and be able to walk away. Again, there's no shame in walking away.
Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg. We truly loved Brima's story because it showed us that we shouldn't lose hope, especially in the era where businesses are struggling to pivot and grow. To see a business that is reaching 20 years is really testament to the hard work that has been put behind the business, and now it is bearing fruit. That's the story of Brian and Matsietsi Mekwa, who are the founders of Brima Logistics. Remember that we are on SME On Point on Facebook, at SME On Point on Facebook. We'd really love to hear your thoughts about the segment and what you would like us to feature and talk about. We're here for you. And with that, remember to support small businesses in your communities. Let's let those rands and cents circulate. Goodbye.